Welcome back to the JunaidX Podcast, the show where we talk about how AI is reshaping money, creativity, and the future of work. I'm your host, Junaid, and today, we're kicking off something special. This is the first episode in our brand new series, Code to Cash, where we uncover how Gen Z and young innovators are using artificial intelligence to build wealth, freedom, and entire empires right from their laptops. And joining me today is someone who truly lives and breathes this stuff. He's not just a finance professional. He's a global AI strategist, entrepreneur, and the go-to mind behind some of the smartest startups on the rise, Dr. Reayn Malik.
Hey, Junaid, thanks for having me, man. I've been following your podcast, and honestly, this series is right on time. Everyone's talking about AI, but few are really breaking down how it's changing the money game.
Exactly, and that's what we're doing here. So let's start right from the top. This AI boom, it feels like the new gold rush, right?
Absolutely, except this time, the gold isn't underground. It's online. You don't need a pickaxe. You just need a prompt.
That's such a line. You don't need a pickaxe, just a prompt. I love it. But really, it's insane how fast things are moving. Every other day, someone's building a new AI tool or starting a business with ChatGPT or Midjourney.
Totally. The barriers to entry are gone. A 17-year-old kid can build a SaaS platform, launch it globally, and make six figures without investors, without a degree.
Yeah, man, we used to dream of working for big companies. Now kids are dreaming of building them. Like the world flipped.
Exactly. The power shifted. Knowledge used to be locked in institutions. Now it's open sourced. AI leveled the field.
And what's wild is this shift isn't just economic, it's cultural. Young people see money differently now. It's not just about luxury, it's about freedom, time, and choice.
That's so true. The new generation doesn't just want a paycheck, they want purpose. And AI, when used right, is giving them that. The ability to automate the boring stuff and focus on what matters.
Exactly. Like I've seen people turning AI projects into art studios, content agencies, personal finance bots. It's limitless.
And the crazy thing is, the tools are free or dirt cheap. You don't need capital anymore. You need creativity.
Yeah, AI became the new intern, the designer, the coder, the assistant, all in one.
Right, but still, the magic happens when humans guide it. AI without direction is like a Ferrari with no driver.
That's powerful, man. So in a way, AI didn't replace people, it exposed who's really creative.
Exactly. The ones winning now are those who think differently, not those who know the most code.
You know what? I think that's the perfect note to start this whole series on. AI isn't about replacing humans, it's about revealing what humans can really do.
Well said, Junaid. That's the mindset. AI as a partner, not a threat.
Love that. All right, in the next part, we're diving into exactly how people are turning this partnership into profit. From digital startups to AI trading and creative automation, it's all coming next. You know, Ryan, when I think about AI in finance, I keep coming back to this idea that data has basically become the new oil. But honestly, it feels like we've moved beyond that. It's like insight is the new currency now. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Data alone, that's like crude oil. Raw, messy, and pretty useless on its own. But once you refine it into insight, that's where the real value starts flowing. AI as the refinery, my friend. The real winners today aren't the ones who collect the most data, they're the ones who interpret it best.
Yeah, and you know what's wild? 10 years ago, if you wanted to trade stocks, you needed a broker, a Bloomberg terminal, maybe even a finance degree. Now, a 17-year-old can train an AI bot on Reddit or Twitter sentiment and outperform entire hedge funds. That's insane.
That's exactly it. I met this kid from Singapore, barely out of high school, who built an algorithm that tracked TikTok mentions of crypto tokens. He wasn't studying charts or graphs, he was studying vibes. And he made a fortune doing it.
That's unbelievable, man. So the modern investor is basically half data scientist, half meme connoisseur?
Pretty much. The game isn't about who's got the biggest capital anymore. It's who's got the smartest tool. AI turned finance from a gated community into an open playground. Now anyone with curiosity and Wi-Fi can join the game.
Ooh, I love that. Curiosity and Wi-Fi. That's the new resume. Back in the early internet days, we gained information access. But now, AI is giving us decision access. You don't just read the market, you can predict it.
Exactly. Prediction is the new superpower. Whether it's investing, marketing, or even career strategy, whoever can see 5 seconds into the future wins.
But here's a thought. If everyone starts using AI, doesn't that advantage just disappear? Like the playing field levels out again, right?
Good question. That's the irony of progress. Every new technology starts as an edge and ends as a baseline. Remember when using Excel was revolutionary? Now it's like the bare minimum. AI will be the same. The difference maker won't be who uses it, it'll be how creatively they do.
So creativity becomes the currency of the future. That's poetic, man. I've heard people call AI the imagination engine. Makes total sense now.
I love that term. AI doesn't replace creativity, it amplifies it. Look at these Gen Z founders. They're not just building finance apps, they're building ecosystems, micro-investment bots, personalized budgeting tools, even AI that nags you to save money.
Yeah, right. And most of them didn't even go to business school. Their MBA stands for Make, Build, Adapt.
Exactly. We used to say, get a finance degree and join a bank. Now it's train a model, build a prototype, sell it online. The faster you turn curiosity into income, the faster you evolve.
I like that.
Curiosity into income.
That's a tagline right there.
Yeah, because that's really what it is. The only gatekeeper now is imagination. The tools, free. The platforms, global. The opportunity, infinite.
You're making finance sound like art, Reayn.
That's because it is. AI turned money-making into a creative process. Every line of code, every AI model, it's a brushstroke in someone's masterpiece of wealth.
That's deep. AI isn't just changing our wallets, it's changing how we think about money itself.
Exactly. And honestly, we're still early, Junaid. Once quantum computing enters the mix, people won't just predict markets, they'll shape them.
Sounds like you're teasing part 3 already.
Maybe I am, but trust me, next up we'll get into how AI stopped being just a tool and started becoming a partner in building the future of wealth.
You know, Ryan, I've been thinking, the craziest thing about AI isn't just that it's helping people make money, it's that it's partnering with them to build entire empires. It's like AI has become the co-founder everyone always wanted.
Smiling. Yeah, exactly. A co-founder that doesn't argue, doesn't sleep, and doesn't need equity. But seriously, man, it's wild. I've seen people go from weekend side hustles to million-dollar startups in under a year, all because they figured out how to delegate smartly to AI.
You're right. Back then, hustle culture meant sleepless nights, coffee-fueled energy, and burnout. But now, people are automating that grind. They've got ChatGPT writing proposals, Midjourney designing logos, and AI voiceovers pitching to clients while they're literally asleep.
That's it, bro. They're working smart, not hard. Like I met this girl in Dubai. She used AI to run an entire jewelry brand from her phone. Product design, marketing, even customer support, all handled by automation. She just steps in when something truly creative is needed.
Oh, wow, that's genius. It's like having a team of 10 without paying a salary. Smiling.
You know, AI has turned solopreneurship into AI-preneurship.
Oh, that's good. I like that. AI-preneurship. It's the new business language where your partner is a prompt.
Yeah, but do you think that makes people lazy? Like, does automating everything make us too comfortable?
Good question. I don't think it's laziness. I think it's leverage. The people winning today aren't working less, they're thinking better. They're directing their energy towards creativity and strategy instead of typing emails for hours.
Exactly. The hustle evolved. It's not about doing more, it's about doing meaningful. That's what separates AI users from AI builders. The builders are shaping the economy.
Right. Like these Gen Z founders on TikTok, they're not just posting dance videos anymore. They're sharing automation flows, ChatGPT hacks, no-code tools, and somehow turning that into six-figure courses.
Oh, that's the educator economy. I saw one guy literally build an AI course using AI, then sold it to teach people how to use AI. The loop is perfect.
That's what I call the AI Ouroboros. AI teaching AI how to teach humans how to use AI. That's poetic, man. But honestly, I respect that level of meta thinking because it's not just about making money, it's about creating systems that make money for you.
Exactly. That's where the shift is happening, from hustler mindset to system mindset. People used to ask, how can I work more? Now they ask, how can I make my ideas work for me?
That's the future, isn't it? You, your laptop, and your AI assistant brainstorming at 3 a.m. like, all right, let's launch something tomorrow.
Oh man, totally. And the crazy part is, it's not just entrepreneurs. Even regular professionals are upgrading. Writers, marketers, designers, all using AI as their creative co-pilot.
Yeah, and you can feel that shift in attitude. Like, the fear is gone. People used to be like, AI is going to take my job. Now it's like, AI is going to make my job easier.
Right. It's the biggest rebrand in tech history, from threat to teammate. AI didn't come to replace us. It came to remix us.
Remix. I love that. That's exactly it. You plus AI equals remix of your potential.
And look at what's happening next. AI agents that can run businesses on autopilot, negotiate contracts, build marketing funnels. The next wave of millionaires will literally be managers of machines.
Yeah, and that's kind of beautiful, because it means you don't need a rich background or fancy degree anymore. You just need to learn to talk to AI.
That's it. The new literacy isn't just reading or writing, it's prompting. Those who know how to ask the right questions will always lead the ones who don't.
That's a mic drop moment right there, Ryan. But before you do that, I want to dig deeper. How far can this go? I mean, at what point does AI stop being an assistant and start being a partner in ownership?
Ooh, great question. I think that's where we're headed. Co-owned value creation. Imagine an AI that helps you build a startup and gets a tiny share of profit because it designed half of it. Sounds crazy, but I bet it's not far off.
So basically, AI might soon be sending invoices. Hey, I helped you make that viral campaign. Pay up.
Exactly. The future of business isn't just human to human. It's human to AI collaboration. We'll have creative duos, a human vision, and an AI execution arm.
Man, that's the dream right there. To create something once and let AI scale it infinitely.
Yeah, infinite leverage. The most beautiful phrase in entrepreneurship. That's what this era is all about.
And maybe that's what makes AI the most human invention ever, not because it replaces us, but because it multiplies what we can be.
Well said. Well said, Junaid.
All right, Round. So in the last part, we talked about how AI is becoming the co-founder nobody knew they needed. But now, let's get really practical, because everyone listening right now is probably thinking, okay, but how do I actually use AI to make money? And honestly, that's a real question. Not everyone wants to build a startup. Some people just want extra cash, right?
Oh, for sure. Not everybody wants the pressure of being a founder. And that's where AI side hustles come in. Low pressure, high leverage. Junaid, we're in a weird era where your side hustle can sometimes make more money than your actual job.
That's true, bro. I've seen people working 9 to 5, but their 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. AI hustle pays more than their monthly salary. It's insane.
Exactly. And that's because AI multiplies your output. Let me give you a simple example. There's this guy, 22 years old, uses AI to create 30 videos a day for clients. Not because he's editing like a madman, but because he uses AI tools to do 90% of the job. And he's earning something like 4 or 5 lakhs a month, all because he leveraged AI, not because he's a video editing god.
That's what I love. The playing field is so open now. No gatekeepers, no limits. If you want to try something, you can literally start tonight.
Exactly. Let's list a few AI side hustles that literally anyone can start. Number 1, AI content creation, blogs, scripts, captions. Number 2, AI thumbnail and logo design using art models. Number 3, AI chatbot building for small businesses. Number 4, AI social media management, scheduling plus automation. Number 5, AI editing services, captions, reels, shorts. Number 6, AI market research, data summaries, insights on demand. Number 7, AI voiceovers, podcast intros, ads, YouTube channels. Every one of these can be learned in a week.
Oh, yeah. And the beauty is most of these businesses don't even require showing your face. Perfect for introverts, perfect for students, perfect for anyone who has Wi-Fi and a little ambition. But here's the thing, Reayn. People always say, yeah, bro, but everyone is doing this now. What do you say to that?
Dude, everyone is doing it is the biggest lie ever. Everyone is thinking about doing it, but almost nobody actually does it. That's why the ones who take action win.
Facts. Action is the filter. Ideas are cheap. Execution is priceless.
Exactly. And the coolest part, AI removes the boring part of execution. You don't have to manually research for 4 hours. You don't have to edit videos for 10 hours. You don't have to write emails from scratch. AI does the heavy lifting. You just do the thinking and direction.
So basically, AI is like having a personal intern that never complains and never sleeps.
Yeah, and you don't have to buy them lunch. But seriously, AI turns ordinary people into high-output machines. There are freelancers right now earning double because they deliver in hours, not days. That speed becomes their advantage.
And you know what I've noticed? People think AI makes things less human, but when you use it right, it actually makes your work more human.
Oh, 100%. Because AI frees your time. So you can put your soul into the creative part. Like if you're designing a brand, you can spend less time cropping images and more time actually thinking about the story, the emotion, the connection. Smilly, machines take tasks, humans keep the talent.
I love that. But here's the burning question. How does someone listening today go from zero to actually earning with AI? What's the simplest starting point?
All right, let's make it super simple. Here's the 3-step blueprint. Step 1, pick a small service. Not a big business, just one tiny skill like captions, logo cleanup, chatbot setup. Step 2, learn one AI tool deeply. Just one, not 20. Mastering one tool beats knowing 10 tools halfway. And step 3, get your first client for free. Do the first job for 0 rupees. Get feedback, get results, then start charging. This removes fear. And once money starts flowing, confidence becomes unstoppable.
Yeah, that first 100 rupee online, it's different. Feels like you unlocked the cheat code.
Exactly. That first earning, digital earning, it rewires your brain. You realize, oh, I don't need permission. I can build anything. That's when the journey really begins.
Man, this conversation is getting better and better. In part 5, I want to go deeper into the investment side, because if AI can help you earn, it can also help you invest smarter. And that's where the real generational wealth starts forming. Smiling, you ready for that one?
Oh, absolutely. Let's open that door. Because AI investing, that's a whole new world.
All right, Reayn, we've been talking about AI side hustles, smart leverage, and all these crazy success stories. But now it's time to get into the big one, the real wealth builder, investing. Because, bro, if earning money is level 1, then multiplying it, that's the real game.
Oh, 100%, right? You can't hustle forever, right? At some point, your money's got to hustle for you. And that's what AI is doing now. It's teaching people to let go of manual control. AI is literally turning average investors into portfolio strategists.
Yeah, that's powerful. You know what's wild? A few years ago, if you said AI investing, people imagine robots on Wall Street or something.
Exactly. That's democratization, bro. Like before, you needed some high-end brokerage account or a finance degree. Now, you can open an app like Wealthfront, Jarvis, or even use AI on TradingView, and boom, it's analyzing trends for you in seconds. AI doesn't get emotional about your trades. It doesn't panic when the market dips. It just calculates.
Yeah, no, bro, I'll hodl till I die moments. I feel like that's what messes most investors up. Emotion, greed, fear, overconfidence. But AI, it's like pure logic with caffeine.
Exactly. And there's data showing that AI-assisted portfolios outperform human-only ones in most timeframes. Why? Because they rebalance automatically. Humans wait for the right time. AI just acts.
That's so true. I once read a stat that the best investors are either dead or inactive because they don't mess with their portfolio emotionally.
I've seen that too, and it's true. AI is like that dead but active investor. It doesn't care about Twitter hype or influencer panic. It looks at the math, the data, the trends, and it moves when the numbers say move.
Right. So for someone listening who's new, like, how does one start using AI for investing? Like, they don't need to be a coder or anything, right?
Nope, not at all. Let me break it down to something simple. Step 1, pick a good AI-assisted platform like Magnify, Q.AI, or even Wealthfront. Step 2, tell it your goals, long-term, medium-term, or short-term. Then you just monitor, not manage. The magic is in less doing, more observing.
That's such a mental shift, right? Like, our parents' generation believed wealth comes from control. But this generation, it's about trusting automation.
Exactly. They grew up thinking, if I don't do it myself, it won't be done right. But Gen Z says if I do it myself, I'm slowing it down.
Bro, that's a quote right there. Doing it yourself slows you down. Do you know what that reminds me? I read a story about this teen in Singapore, like 19 years old, who built an entire AI bot that manages his crypto trades. He coded it using ChatGPT. It analyzes the volatility and automatically buys or sells small chunks. And the guy made enough to fund his first startup.
Oh yeah, that's becoming a trend. Personal trading agents. It's like having your own little Wall Street assistant running in your laptop 24/7. What's fascinating is that they're not replacing traders. They're amplifying them. If a normal trader sees 20 signals a day, AI sees 20,000. And guess what? It reacts before you even blink.
That's scary and genius at the same time. Like, imagine waking up and your AI made a perfect trade while you were snoring.
Yeah, like, good morning, boss. Your portfolio grew while you drooled. But see, this is what automation is really about. Compound intelligence. Humans compound effort. AI compounds accuracy.
Wow, compound accuracy. That's deep, bro. I like that. So basically, the more you let AI handle it, the less you mess things up.
Exactly. And what's wild is even hedge funds use AI for micro decisions. They're feeding it years of data, headlines, sentiment, even weather patterns to predict economic moves. If the big guys are using AI, why shouldn't the little guys?
Exactly, man. And that's what's changing. Accessibility. 10 years ago, you needed a Bloomberg terminal and a degree. Now, you need Wi-Fi and curiosity.
Exactly. And for beginners, the smartest thing is to start small. Use AI to learn before you earn big. Ask your AI tools why they're suggesting certain moves. Because when you understand the logic, that's when you become unstoppable.
That's such an underrated tip. Don't just let AI do it. Learn how it thinks. Because one day, when the tools evolve, you'll already think like the system.
And that's when you stop chasing money, money starts chasing you. Because your brain starts functioning algorithmically, disciplined, calm, and data-driven. That's when wealth becomes inevitable.
Man, you make finance sound poetic. But I feel that. It's like the new rich mindset isn't about status. It's about systems. You build the right system and wealth follows you like a shadow.
Exactly. And with AI, you can literally build those systems alone. Think about it. A kid in a small town can now build an automated business, an investment dashboard, and an AI assistant to handle clients. No team, no funding, just tools and ideas.
That's power. And also responsibility. Because, man, with this much freedom, you can either build empires or waste your potential.
Yeah, totally. That's the dual edge of AI. It multiplies who you already are. If you're focused, AI multiplies your success. If you're distracted, it multiplies your chaos. Smiling knowingly.
Damn, that's deep. AI won't fix your mindset. It'll just expose it faster.
Exactly. That's why mindset and money are inseparable now. You can't scale wealth if your thinking is still stuck in scarcity. The new rich don't ask, can I afford this? They ask, can I automate this?
Bro, that's a quote of the episode. Can I automate this? That's the Gen Z investor motto.
For real, man. And you know what's funny is it's not even about greed anymore. It's about freedom, time, creativity, peace. Money's just the proof that your systems are working.
Yeah, that's the kind of wealth people forget about. Peace is the new profit. And AI gives you both time and peace if you use it right.
That's the truth. And as we move into the next decade, AI investing won't just be about stocks or crypto. It'll be about attention, data, and automation equity. The people who own smart systems will own the future.
Beautifully said, Ryan. So next up, I want to dive into that. The concept of AI ownership. Who really owns the value when machines start creating on our behalf?
Ooh, that's a spicy one. All right, let's do it. AI ownership, creative control, and the next wave of digital wealth, that's going to be a deep one.
All right, fam, we've talked about making money with AI, but here's something that's been spinning in my head lately, Reayn. What happens when AI starts making money on its own? Like, who owns that?
The million-dollar question, literally. Because, bro, that's already happening quietly. There are AIs writing music, designing logos, building Shopify stores, and the craziest part is they're generating revenue. So the real question is, does that belong to the creator or the creation?
That's wild. Imagine your AI side hustle suddenly goes viral, starts pulling in 5 figures a month, and you're sitting there like, wait, do I give it a bonus?
Right? Like, hey, GPT, you've been doing great this quarter. Here's an extra gigabyte of RAM. But jokes aside, this is deep because ownership is shifting. Before, ownership meant land, property, or stocks. Now it's data, and soon it'll be AI models.
You mean like someone could own an AI personality, like people own NFTs or digital art?
Exactly. We're already seeing it. Micro AIs, unique personalities, and even cloned voices being sold as intellectual property. You could literally have an AI trained on your voice, your humor, your vibe, and license it out for ads or videos. It's like owning your digital twin.
Whoa, that's some futuristic identity stuff. So like one day there could be a JunaidX AI doing podcasts while I'm chilling in Dubai.
Exactly. You could have your AI hosting brand collabs, answering DMs, maybe even doing motivational shorts, all in your tone. And the real you just monitor the brand. It's the ultimate definition of passive income.
That's insane. Imagine your clone being more productive than you. Like, AI Junaid just uploaded 5 videos, did 2 collabs, and signed a sponsor, while real Junaid's eating biryani.
Exactly. And see, that's where it gets philosophical. Because if your AI earns money using your style, does the income belong to you or the platform that built the AI? Or does it belong to no one because the AI is independent?
That's deep, man, and kind of scary. Because one day there might be an AI influencer so realistic, no one even knows there's no human behind it. And it's pulling in sponsorships, views, even fans.
It's already happening. There's Lil Miquela, Shudu, and a few others, all
AI-generated influencers with millions of followers. Brands are paying them like they're real humans. The twist, no one's complaining because they look human, sound human, and influence like humans. The only thing missing is a soul.
That's where it gets blurry. Like, at what point do we stop calling it artificial intelligence and start calling it alternate intelligence? Because it's not fake anymore. It's just different.
Exactly. And that's the next wave. AI citizenship. I know it sounds sci-fi, but think about it. If an AI model can create art, negotiate deals, and earn money, there will come a time when people debate whether it deserves rights.
Wait. Rights? Like legal rights? Bro, imagine your AI suing you. Like, hey, you underpaid me for that sponsorship.
Exactly. That's the chaos that's coming. But here's the serious side. People are already trying to own these AIs before they go mainstream. It's like owning land before a city gets built. They're training small AIs on specific industries like fitness, marketing, or travel, and then selling or licensing them. We're literally seeing the birth of AI real estate.
AI real estate? That's a bar, bro. Instead of owning land in Dubai, people will own digital land and data. Like, yo, I own an AI that writes brand scripts for YouTubers.
Exactly. It's not about physical borders anymore. It's about data borders. And whoever controls the training data controls the economy of the future. Smelling smartly. That's why companies are fighting over it now. Not gold, not oil, but data.
Yeah, bro, data is the new currency, AI is the new workforce, and creativity is the new capital. And Gen Z, we're like the first generation to merge all three.
Exactly, man. We're living in the hybrid era. Human intuition meets machine execution. And the smartest ones won't compete against AI. They'll build with it.
That's what I love about this whole series we're doing, bro. It's not about fear or hype. It's about ownership. Because if we don't own the systems will own us.
Exactly. That's the real point, control. You can't stop the AI wave, but you can surf it, guide it, and shape it. And if you build your digital identity now, your ideas, your data, your voice, you'll still own your space when the machine economy takes over.
Beautifully said, man. And I think that's the key message for everyone listening. Don't be scared of AI. Build with it. Train it on you. Because the future won't belong to those who fight machines. It'll belong to those who collaborate with them.
Exactly. And maybe one day, when your AI is hosting your podcast while you're on vacation, you'll look back and think, yeah, I built that future myself.
With my AI co-host doing all the heavy lifting. All right, fam, this was part 6, and wow, what a deep dive. From ownership to identity to AI's creative power, this conversation just keeps getting richer.
You know, Ryan, every generation has its own version of the hustle. For our parents, it was corporate ladders. For us, it's content, startups, and now AI. But this one feels different, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The AI hustle hits different. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter with leverage. Like imagine building a whole business with 0 employees, just prompts, automation, and an internet connection.
Yeah, man, we're literally seeing teens launching 6-figure AI agencies before they even graduate. It's like digital gold rush 2.0, but this time, the shovel is a chatbot.
Exactly. And instead of mining gold, they're mining attention. That's the new currency. Everyone's trying to automate value creation.
Right. But here's what I've noticed. People still confuse tools with talent. AI can amplify your ideas, but it can't create your drive.
Boom, exactly. AI can give you speed, but not soul. You can automate outreach, design, writing, but not vision. That's the piece most folks miss.
Facts. Smiling. The biggest AI entrepreneurs aren't coders, they're connectors. They understand human behavior and then build systems around it.
You nailed it, bro. Look at people running full YouTube automation channels, AI voices, AI editing, AI storytelling. Yet the ones who win are those who understand storytelling.
Yeah, it's wild. You can have every fancy AI tool in the world, but if you don't know how to talk to people, you'll still sound like a robot.
Irony, right? The real flex in 2025 isn't having AI, it's being more human than ever while using it.
That's the line. The real flex is staying human. Bro, that's going on a wall somewhere.
Tire market before someone's GPT steals it. But seriously, the rise of AI entrepreneurs is reshaping what we even call work. You don't need a degree, just direction.
Exactly, like that 19-year-old kid from Singapore who created an AI SaaS tool to automate customer support and sold it for $1 million before turning 20.
Yep, and it's not luck, it's pattern recognition. These young builders see gaps in the market faster than big corporations can even schedule a meeting.
True. Big companies are still debating compliance while a teenager's already built an AI startup overnight.
That's the power shift. AI isn't just tech, it's democratization. The playing field's finally level.
Exactly. And the best part? You don't need millions to start, just curiosity, Wi-Fi, and a vision.
I always say this, AI is the new electricity, but curiosity is the new fuel. If you've got both, you're unstoppable.
Smiling. Bro, that line hits hard. You know, sometimes I look at how fast this is all evolving, and I realize the barrier to entry is gone. The only barrier left is belief.
Yeah. Most people still don't believe they can compete with big names, but that's exactly why AI's here, to remove that gate.
Right, like look at these indie creators using ChatGPT, Midjourney, Runway. They're building full-scale businesses solo. It's not about being big, it's about being brilliantly consistent.
Yes, and the irony is those who feared AI are now getting hired by people who used AI better. That's poetic justice.
That's so true. AI didn't take jobs. It took excuses.
Boom. That's another wall quote. AI didn't take jobs, it took excuses. You're on fire tonight, bro.
I'm telling you, this episode's full of quotables. But on a real note, I think this movement, the AI entrepreneur wave, it's not just about money. It's about freedom.
Yeah, man. It's freedom from traditional timelines, from waiting for permission. You can create, build, and launch all from your bedroom.
Exactly. And I think that's the legacy of this era, not just wealth creation, but time liberation.
Beautifully said. And you know what's even more inspiring? The community aspect. AI entrepreneurs aren't competing. They're collaborating.
True that. It's more, how can we build together instead of how can I beat you? The energy's completely different.
That's evolution, bro. Collaboration over competition. Creation over imitation.
And maybe that's the secret behind all of this. AI is teaching us what humanity forgot, that together, we go faster.
Wow. Poetic, philosophical, and entrepreneurial all in one sentence. That's why people love JunaidX, man.
You're too kind, bro. But yeah, I think we're not just talking about money here. We're talking about meaning.
Exactly. And the real winners in this AI revolution won't be those who just build products, but those who build people. Grinning. Beautifully said, my friend.
And that's exactly why this episode's gonna hit hearts, not just wallets.
So here we are, bro. The finale. 8 parts, hours of deep dives, and I swear, every episode has changed the way I look at AI. But today, I want to leave everyone with something real. No theory, no hype, just the blueprint. How do you actually build wealth with AI?
Exactly. Let's take all this knowledge and turn it into something people can act on. Because knowledge without execution is just a podcast episode.
Facts. All right then, step 1. What's the foundation? Where does someone even start?
Step 1, curiosity. I know it sounds basic, but it's everything. AI rewards people who ask better questions. You don't need to be a coder or a data scientist. You just need to be obsessed with solving problems. The richest people in AI didn't start with skills, they started with pain points.
Like seeing a broken system and thinking, can I automate that or can I make that smarter?
Exactly.
You find a problem people hate dealing with, invoices, customer emails, editing, scheduling, and then you use AI tools to make that process faster, cheaper, or smarter. That's it. That's your business model right there.
So step 2, once you find the problem, you build a solution. Not a company, a solution. And that's where AI tools come in, right? ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, 11 Labs, they're like your digital employees.
Exactly. You don't need 10 staff members. You need 10 prompts that work. I've seen creators automate entire brands with workflows, not work hours. That's what Gen Z gets. Automation isn't cheating, it's compounding.
Yeah, man. And I think the biggest mindset shift is this. You don't need to own AI. You just need to apply it. Like, you don't have to build ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT to build your own service, your own system, your own niche product.
Exactly. That's what I call the AI leverage loop. Find a problem, build a solution, automate it, scale it, reinvest, repeat. Simple. You're not building robots, you're building systems that print value.
You make it sound so simple, man. But I get what you mean. Instead of running harder, use AI to run smarter.
Exactly. Let AI handle the predictable stuff so you can focus on the profitable stuff. And here's where it gets real. Step 3 is distribution. Your idea is only as good as the number of people who see it.
Yeah, totally. People build crazy tools but forget to market them. Like, bro, you can have the smartest AI in the world, but if no one knows about it, you're just whispering genius in an empty room.
Exactly, man. That's why I always say marketing is half the money. Build it small, test it fast, promote it early. Even a rough MVP can go viral if it hits the right audience at the right time.
That's gold. All right, so we've got curiosity, building, and distribution. What's next? The big step 4.
Step 4, community. You can build faster with people than for people. Create a community around your AI idea. Share progress. Drop tutorials. Give access. Ask for feedback. The more people feel part of your journey, the more they'll invest in it emotionally. That's how indie AI founders build empires.
Yeah. It's like, stop selling to customers, start building with believers.
Exactly. And then comes step 5, ownership. Once your system works, start creating assets, not just income. Turn your AI process into a course, a license, a product. That's when you move from hustling to scaling.
Man, this is the real blueprint. Curiosity, creation, distribution, community, ownership. That's the whole cycle.
Exactly. And if you repeat that loop every few months, you'll wake up one day with digital assets working for you 24/7. That's not a dream. That's modern entrepreneurship.
You know, Reayn, what I love most about this series is that it's not just about AI or money. It's about mindset. We've gone from understanding the tech to redefining what it means to be human in a digital world.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, AI doesn't make you rich. You make you rich. AI just amplifies who you already are.
Say that again for the people in the back.
It's true, though. AI won't fix a lazy mindset or a lack of curiosity. It's not a shortcut. It's a superpower. You still got to aim it, train it, and maintain it.
Man, what a journey. From what is AI to how do we own our future? 8 parts, 1 mission. To make people realize that they don't need permission to start. The tools are here, the info's online, and the opportunities now.
Exactly, bro. We're in the era of self-made with AI. And the question isn't, will it replace me? It's, will I evolve with it?
That's it. That's the message I want people to take home. If you use AI to chase money, you'll get tired. If you use AI to chase impact, you'll get wealth.
Well said. Because at the end of the day, real wealth isn't just financial, it's freedom, creativity, and time. And AI gives you all 3, if you use it with purpose.
Reayn, Thank you, man, for being here through every single episode. Your insights, your humor, your wisdom, it made this series what it is.
My pleasure, bro. It's been a ride from code to cash, from fear to future. And hey, who knows? Maybe next season we'll bring the AI co-host for real.
Yeah, JunaidX 2.0 featuring ChatGPT in a hoodie. But for now, to everyone listening, remember this. The tools are here. The time is now. The only missing piece is you.
You know, Junaid, it's crazy. We just wrapped up 8 episodes, hours of AI talk, strategies, systems. But sitting here right now, it feels bigger than all of that.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same. You can feel the silence after something meaningful, right? It's like when the mic goes off, that's when the real reflection starts.
Exactly, man. People see the podcast, the lights, the setup, but they don't see the pressure, the late nights, the planning, the doubt that hits just before you hit record.
Oh, bro, I know that feeling. That should I even be doing this moment? It's wild how even when you're giving value, that inner critic never really shuts up.
Yeah. What? People think confidence is natural, but it's not. It's built one take at a time. And sometimes behind a strong voice, there's 1,000 silent what-ifs.
Exactly. And you know what? That's the real part people connect with, not the perfection, the humanity. When you mess up, when you laugh at yourself, when you get emotional mid-conversation, that's when the audience leans in the most.
Yeah, man. I remember during episode 3, when you started talking about your early struggles, you could literally feel the whole energy shift. It wasn't tech anymore. It was truth.
Yeah, man, that one got me. You know what it was? I realized halfway through, I wasn't speaking to the mic. I was speaking to my younger self.
Huh. That's deep. That's honestly what makes this whole thing worth it. We start talking to the world, but end up talking to the version of us that once needed to hear it.
Exactly. And you know what? That's why I tell everyone, don't wait to be perfect before you start creating, because you'll never be perfect. You'll just be realer.
Man, I should print that on a shirt. You'll never be perfect. You'll just be realer. That's a quote right there.
Go for it, bro. That's the merch drop idea for next season.
You know, I've learned something doing this series. Everyone wants to be heard, but few take the time to listen. And AI, for all its power, can't feel what a human pause carries.
Yeah. AI can replicate tone, but not truth. It can predict words, but not pain. It can create voices, but not emotion. You know, that's why shows like this still matter. Because people don't need information anymore. They need connection.
Exactly, man. And I feel like that's our real mission, to bring back feeling into a world that's getting too automated.
Absolutely. If AI gives us time, let's use that time to be more human. Talk more, feel more, create more, love more. That's the evolution, not machines replacing us, but freeing us.
You know, that line, that's going to stay with people. Because it's true. We're not losing humanity. We're rediscovering it.
Yeah. I mean, look at us right now. 2 guys with mics, laughing, vibing, reflecting, and somehow thousands of people are connecting with it across the world. That's crazy, man.
It really is. And I think that's what keeps me going. Knowing that somewhere, someone's listening. Maybe while working late, maybe while healing, and for a few minutes, they feel seen.
Yeah, that's real impact. Not clicks, not views, just moments that make people stop and think, hey, I'm not alone.
That's it, bro. That's the heart of JunaidX. It's not a show, it's a space where ambition meets emotion.
Beautifully said. And if we can keep that energy alive, the curiosity, the truth, the laughter, then we're doing something bigger than content. We're creating connection.
Yeah. And maybe that's what AI's greatest gift will be, helping us realize what it can't replace.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, it's not about intelligence. It's about intention.
Man, that's a perfect note to end on.
Yeah. Before we get too emotional, let's fade this out before the AI starts writing poetry for us. You know, like I didn't just hit record. I'm just talking to this guy.
Facts. All right, everyone. Thank you for being with us on this ride. We'll be back soon. Maybe smarter, maybe deeper, but definitely realer.
You know, Ryan, the more we talk, the more I realize the future billionaires might not be the ones who just own companies. They'll be the ones who teach AI to work for them.
Absolutely, Junaid. You nailed it. The next generation of billionaires won't be industrialists or coders. They'll be architects of intelligence. People who understand how to merge human creativity with machine logic.
Exactly. Like, it's not about who writes the best line of code anymore. It's about who asks the smartest question.
Right? AI doesn't need command, it needs direction. That's where the big money lies. Whoever learns to give AI the right direction will control entire industries.
So let's go deep here. Like, how does one even start thinking like that? Like, how do you train yourself to give direction to intelligence?
Great question. You start by learning what not to automate. People rush to let AI do everything, but the real leaders know what must stay human. Emotion, intuition, storytelling, those can't be delegated.
That's gold. Like, when you mix emotion and efficiency, you get influence.
Exactly. Think of it like this. AI is the engine, but humans are the fuel of vision. Without that spark, it's just algorithms running loops.
I love that. Humans are the fuel of vision. That should be on a t-shirt, man.
Maybe we should start selling merch after this episode. But really, look at how fast things are evolving. Creative entrepreneurs who leverage AI to create movements, not just products, are the ones setting new wealth standards.
Yeah, like those AI-driven startups that build personal brands around transparency, storytelling, and automation. It's wild. They're not even traditional companies anymore.
Totally. It's like Business 3.0. The founder isn't just selling, they're sharing. They're community-driven, value first, and they let AI handle the grunt work so they can stay creative.
You know what's crazy? Just 10 years ago, AI founder wasn't even a term. Now teens are creating full-scale products with no team, no funding, just vision and access to open AI tools.
Exactly. Smiling. That's the new wealth pipeline. Curiosity, creativity, and courage. Money follows ideas that move people.
You know, Ryan, I've been thinking in this AI age, wealth almost feels democratized. Like opportunity isn't locked behind degrees or borders anymore.
Absolutely, man. The gatekeepers are gone. All you need now is a laptop, Wi-Fi, and purpose.
Purpose. Yeah, that's the key word. I think that's what separates the rich from the fulfilled.
Well said, man. Because money built from vision lasts longer. When you chase meaning, the money comes as a byproduct, and that's what the next billionaires understand.
You're making me rethink my retirement plan, man.
Don't retire, reinvent. That's the new rule. You can't retire from curiosity, right?
True that. So tell me, Ryan, if someone listening right now wants to be that next AI billionaire, where should they start?
Start with pain points. What frustrates people daily? What's boring, repetitive, or time-consuming? Those are your golden problems. Then use AI to make life smoother. Faster, kinder even.
So it's not about chasing trends. It's about solving timeless problems in smarter ways.
Exactly. Trends fade. Transformation lasts.
You're dropping quote bombs today, Ryan.
I'm just caffeinated and passionate, man. But seriously, the future billionaires will be those who think ethically too. With great power comes great algorithms. Smirks.
Oh man, that's a t-shirt and a TED Talk in one.
Maybe. But yeah, AI wealth must come with awareness. The ones who use it for good will sustain. The rest, well, let's just say shortcuts have short lives.
That's beautiful. Because at the end of the day, it's not about making AI rich. It's about making humanity richer.
Exactly, my friend. That's the real legacy. Using intelligence, both artificial and emotional, to create something meaningful.
You know what? Let's end today's session on that note. Because if anyone's listening right now, that's your roadmap. Don't chase AI, partner with it.
Well said, Junaid. Partner with intelligence, lead with intention.
I love that. Thank you, Dr. Reayn Malik. Always a pleasure.
Always, my friend. Until next time, let's keep turning code into cash and vision into value.
Beautifully said. All right, guys, you've been listening to JunaidX Podcast. Stay curious, stay creative, and keep coding your future. See you in the next one.
You know, Ran, everyone's talking about tools lately. ChatGPT, Midjourney, trading bots, but barely anyone's talking about mindset.
Exactly. The best AI in the world can't fix a poor mindset. It's like giving a Ferrari to someone afraid to drive.
That's so true. I've seen people download 5 AI apps in a week, but give up the moment it doesn't make them money in 24 hours.
Yep, they treat AI like a magic wand, not a muscle. You have to train it, refine it, trust it.
Trust. That's interesting. Do you think people struggle because they don't believe they can actually build with it?
Partly, yes. The real barrier isn't tech, it's belief. Most people are conditioned to be consumers, not creators. They open AI and ask, what can it do for me, instead of, what can I make with it?
That's powerful, man. The mindset shift from consumption to creation, that's the real upgrade.
Exactly. Think about it. Every major leap in history began with imagination. AI is just the amplifier. If your mindset's small, your results will be small too.
So true. I remember when we talked about emotional intelligence earlier. This ties perfectly with that. You can't outsource vision.
Right. People say, AI will take my job. I say, AI will take your job if you refuse to evolve.
That's a mic drop line, Reayn.
Thanks, man. But it's real. Adaptation is the currency now.
So if someone's listening to this right now thinking, okay, mindset over machine, how do I actually apply that? What would you tell them?
I'd say start with curiosity. Explore AI not for profit, but for possibility. Learn one thing deeply. Don't chase 20 tools at once.
Like build a relationship with your tool, not a fling.
Exactly. You can't master AI on a first date. You got to listen, test, tweak.
I like that analogy. AI dating tips with Dr. Reayn Malik.
Maybe a spin-off series. But seriously, it's patience. Consistency beats excitement. That's how you build digital wealth. Slow, intentional, strategic. So mindset, patience, consistency, what else? Purpose. Without purpose, AI becomes noise. Every tool should connect to why you're using it. When your purpose is clear, your creativity has direction. That's deep. So it's not just use AI, it's use AI with meaning. Exactly. The richest creators I know don't think, how do I make money? They think, how do I make impact? The money always follows that mindset.
You know what's funny? Every so-called overnight success I've interviewed had years of unseen learning behind them. AI just made their work visible faster.
Yep, AI didn't create success. It revealed it. It's like sunlight. Whatever's planted grows faster.
That's poetic, man. AI is sunlight. We should frame that.
Maybe put it on our studio wall. But seriously, the takeaway is simple. If your mindset's strong, AI becomes your multiplier.
So the real equation is mindset plus AI equals momentum.
Exactly. That's your formula for this decade.
Beautiful. All right, let's wrap this one up. I think that's a perfect note to leave on.
Couldn't agree more. Remember, the tool is neutral, but your thoughts give it direction.
And that's what separates the dreamers from the doers. Guys, this was deep, and I hope whoever's listening rewinds this one twice.
Yeah, twice at least.
All right, you've been listening to JunaidX Podcast. Stay mindful, stay curious, and remember, the smartest machine in the room is still you.